Hello there, welcome back to today's video. Today is all about the 90s blowout style tutorial, how to get the look in depth. I did a reel and a TikTok video on this, but I wanted to do more of an in-depth video and tutorial and kind of talk through how to get the look. We all remember the 90s blowout with just tons of volume and the bend and the curl, and it's just very easy. You know, the 90s is coming back full swing with all the trends that some of us love and some of us hate and don't want them to come back. But if you have multiple layers, this is a great look for you, especially if you have long hair and long layers. My hair is, again, it's pretty short and it's just one layer all the way down, but you can still achieve this look. I feel like I'm rambling on now, so let's just get straight into the tutorial, shall we? Okay, first thing, what you want to do is start with towel dried hair, and mine is probably about 50 to 70% dry. Use a microfiber towel. This is the best for your hair. I put my hair up in a towel and I let it dry as I was doing my makeup, so it's not soaking, dripping wet, which is also not a good thing to do with wet hair. You don't want to style it and dry it immediately as you get out of the shower, just because it's not good for your hair. Your hair is the weakest and the most susceptible to damage, especially heat damage, when it is wet, so don't do that. I am going to do and use the Navy Swell. This is the styling and thickening cream, and this has no alcohol, free of paraben, it's vegan friendly. I firmly believe for you to get the look, getting a good styling cream, a thickening cream, is going to really help. You don't think it does, but it really does. You don't need a whole lot. This amount is good right here. Focus on mid shaft down with the majority of the product, and then I kind of work in the rest all around and just kind of put that all in. But again, and also Houston, and the humidity is like, it's really hot and humid down here, and you know, using styling creams and protective creams, it's all going to work and help your hair last and fight against the humidity. So with that said, again, use the right styling creams and the right products for your hair. It's going to help with the heat, it's going to help with the humidity. If you live somewhere humid, it's going to help with actually achieving the look that you want. So yes, get the right creams and the right products for your hair and your hair type. Okay, so then you worked in your styling cream, right? And then now divide your hair and work in sections. And I just use a clip. You can use whatever you want, but just work in sections. I'm using my Dyson hair dryer. This is, I believe, the 1 inch or maybe the 1.5. I will confirm. And this is just the one that comes with the Dyson Airwrap system, the complete system that they have with the different attachments. This is just the one I use. And so the thing is, when you're drying, my tip is to always keep the brush moving, especially at the ends. Just constantly keep it churning and create that volume and that bend at the, you know, at the bottom of your hair. I'll show you. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about back here. You can see how it swoops and bend. Also, the other thing is, when I'm drying, I like to come up and then dry, just to give it a little bit of lift over here on my hair. And then what the other thing you can do is you can also dry over to create more of a smoother and less. So like if you have a lot of baby hair, and if drying like this sometimes can cause a lot of the baby hair to just kind of, you know, what you can do to help that is brush over for more of a smoother look if you want. Also, like brushing it over and under kind of gives the hair also a nice little bend, just because you're brushing it both ways. It just creates a different bend in your hair for the look. Okay, so just a few more sections left, and then What I do when I'm drying and as I get to the top, to the crown up here, I like to dry in opposite directions. You'll see me dry in opposite directions like this, just because I feel like for me, blow drying in the opposite direction, especially the way I'm parting my hair, helps it really give that volume and that lift at the top. So that's just one thing that I do. For your bangs. So a little tip here for the bangs, you know, when you're drying over your bangs like that and then you try to split it, sometimes it does this, and like that's too much for me. So what I like doing is then taking the brush and then going like that. And then I get that swoop right here. And I do the same. And then you get that nice, pretty swoop. So dry it over, but then dry it like that to the sides for it to create that nice little bend and swoop there. And then on the very top, or when I'm done with my hair, I like to blast my hair in the very cool setting, the cool setting that every hair dryer has. Just because I feel like that helps with kind of just setting your hair and setting the look. The thing is, when you're applying heat to your hair, the cuticles of the hair opens up. And so applying and using the cooling setting with the hair dryer just kind of closes the cuticles and it helps your hair maintain the health and all of that stuff. So just a little another tip. Okay, this is the finished look here. A lot of volume here and only one product applied and used, which is great. So also I'm not loading my hair with tons of product and also clogging up all my pores and my roots here, which is also not a good thing for your hair. You don't want to load tons of products, just, you know, let it breathe a little bit. So then what I'm gonna do to finish off the look is just use my Style Navigator. This is a prep and set finishing spray. A little bit of this goes a very long way. You gotta be very careful, because I feel like I've done the mistake of spraying too much and then it just becomes like oily and greasy and it just doesn't give you that like pretty shine. So just like only a little bit. And if you want, you can put some on your hand and then kind of rub it in your cuticles if you want. Again, a little bit goes a long way. But yeah, that is the finished look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Yeah, so I'm going to link everything I used down below. And I feel like I'm like all over the place today. It's Monday, you know, it's how Mondays normally are. Again, I'm going to link everything I used down below, the products, name of it, the brush as well. And if you have any comments, any questions, let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you haven't, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.